it do, Chakra Crew? We're here again for another video with you guys again. We don't got a full crew, but we got enough to get the job done. Shout out Josh and Mike.
For sure. Here in spirit.
Tap in with us, and all links are in the bio somewhere, no matter where you're looking at. So we appreciate you coming to see us again. We got some nice topics for you guys today. But before that, how was y'all weekend? Y'all Valentine's Day weekend? We start with you guys.
Valentine's Day was cool. A little paint and sip. Made a beautiful mural of these elephants that form a heart. The double canvas. Great time. Good vibes.
I can vouch. It was beautiful. Beautiful painting.
I feel like I cooked. I ain't
shout out God with the romance.
Yeah. Tight.
What about you, Sai?
Unfortunately, the person I'm dating, we couldn't celebrate this weekend, but she had something prior. But tomorrow I got her,
Know the vibes.
I got something planned for her tomorrow.
Phoenix Guildmaster, y'all take some notes out the book.
Right, in case she looking, because she be sneaking up here sometimes. I'm gonna keep quiet about that. What about you?
We was chilling. Me and Lee was chilling. We went to Apex. First of all, she nice as a bitch. She 3-peated at Apex. So by 3-peat chat, she went to the little crane machine that picks up the little plushies and shit like that. 3-peated. You got what? three. You got 3 of them. They right here. She got one right here, chat. You got a little dinosaur looking nigga.
We got name these little niggas.
Dinosaur looking nigga. Okay.
You got the pink one.
Pink nigga and dinosaur looking nigga. That's what he said.
And then, like Freezer, we got the monkey.
So,
all right. This one, Dino.
Oh, okay.
Dino the Dino.
You don't like dinosaur nigga better instead? Like
nah, Dino.
Dino the Dino.
Dino the Dino. What's this nigga name? This is a girl, boy.
Well, we know what we can't name it.
I don't even know where you're going.
I
don't even know where you're going.
I don't want to know.
I don't know where you're going with this.
So we got Dino.
Chat. Help us name
Daryl.
This nigga name is Daryl. Daryl the pink bear.
Shit. What we gonna name the 8, chat? We gonna name him Death Beam? What we gonna name
We should name this nigga Freezer. Because how ironic would that be?
That would be crazy.
Freezer is a monkey. Huh?
I was gonna name him
Corbin.
Corbin the gorilla. We got
Corbin the gorilla. Chat.
We got Dino the Dino, Daryl
the doofus,
and Corbin
the gorilla.
Corbin.
Oh shit!
Hey, look, if you know, you know.
If y'all know, y'all know. But that was lit, chat. That was lit. I'm not gonna lie. That was super lit when we was at Apex with her. She went all those times. I think that was dope. And then after that, we went to go, vibe it out, watch a movie. We went to go see like a late show, and it was like 10:30 or some shit like that. It was like a suspenseful movie. I forget what it's called, but it definitely like surprised me. I ain't gonna say it's the best movie ever, but it was definitely like it had niggas jumping in there for sure. And it was deep in there, too. Right. I was like, God damn.
Hey, bro, Valentine's Day, bro. Low-key, we missed Valentine's Day because she had prior things. Mm-hmm. I think I might make that the move, though. Just
missing Valentine's Day and doing it later?
And just doing it either a week before or a couple days after.
That's true.
I think, bro, people are just, it's mayhem outside.
That's true.
And I think it's just annoying. I don't know.
There'll be a hell of people out there.
I don't know. Shout out to all the ladies that watched the pod. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Happy
fellas. Day. If you missed out, giving your special whoever some, make sure you
look out for him. Look out for him, chat. Look out for him.
All of that real quick. Shout out Brian, aka B Jizzle 32. He's going to boot camp this Wednesday, so shout out you. We've been following his journey. He's been following us, and we've been following him. So
that's tough.
Shout out, Brian. Mm-hmm. Congratulations on making it to boot camp.
For sure.
I forget what branch you're going to.
I think he may have said the Army. I'm not. Don't quote me.
Army? Oh.
Yeah. Hey, wait. Beautiful guy, beautiful family, great.
Brian. Yeah. Army.
See, I remember saying.
Hey, look. I heard Army boot camp not no joke.
They be getting right. Are you going to Fort Jackson? Which one you going to?
Not necessarily.
Don't answer that. So you don't
not
know.
necessarily the physical aspect, but just y'all boot camp is long. I'm pretty sure. So shout out Brian. Shout out the Army. Shout out everybody serving in whatever capacity that you serving in. So shout out y'all.
Definitely appreciate y'all service. Appreciate your service too, my guy.
And Brian will be right here waiting for you, rooting for you. We'll write you a letter if you want, man. Let us know.
For sure. But I mean, shit, other than that, weekend was great. Shit, I don't know if y'all watched the All-Star game today, but hey, I was locked into that shit. That shit was lit as fuck. Shout out to your boy Kawhi and Wemby for turning up and bringing that shit back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ant won MVP too, but I ain't gonna lie, like just watching it, them being competitive and you seeing like Wemby like actually frustrated that they was losing and shit like that. I feel like they need that edge back in the NBA.
I feel like Wemby got a little tism. Like the good kind though. I think he got a little neurodivergent. He's like real like hyper like. He went to go study with the monks. To be better at basketball.
That's crazy.
If that don't scream tism, I don't know what will. So I think he's super. I think he's super good for the league.
Definitely.
And he kind of like a asshole too, low key to like the other players.
Definitely.
He don't. People be trying to help him up. He be like smacking their hand away and stuff. I like it.
Nah,
I like it.
Just like when Giannis was saying like, well, go hang out with people off season. That's weird. He was like, nah, like that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, bro. He don't play that. Shout out Wemby. I think he
definitely, bro.
He's
definitely good for the league.
I think he's gonna have. I think as time goes along, he's gonna be kind of not liked by some players. But sure. I think that's a good thing.
That's everybody though. That's everybody. Nah. What you think, Gar?
Because you got LeBron who want to be liked by everybody, and he was the face of the league. He's under the tutelage.
Brian different though.
He's under the tutelage of Kevin Garnett.
Brian different, gang. Because you gotta think, Brian was in the spotlight when he was like fucking 12, and niggas was saying that nigga could play in the league before he even had a driver's license. So there's not many players in history that could ever live up to that type of hype. So I'm pretty sure his whole entire life he probably just wanted like some sort of recognition or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, some people are kind of conscious of it. I mean, I also respect the people that aren't. It's like, for example, I love Kevin Durant just because he wants to do is hoop. Now he has some other personal issues that people disagree and beliefs that he has, but in the day, all he wants to do is play basketball. He makes burner accounts to engage in conversations about people talking about his basketball skills, and then he literally goes in and be like, "Bro, you're tripping. Like, I literally was doing this in the game." Like, he just loves basketball
and joins the live.
Yes, like he just.
I feel like somebody found his burner where he was been talking shit about all his teammates.
Who?
Recently, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I saw that recently.
It's bad. It's like, damn. Kevin.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Is like, whoa,
man, damn, Kevin.
But it's like at the same time, like this, it's pretty cool seeing like people are debating a sport and the dude that's playing the literal sports enjoying. They're like, nah, why didn't you do this in the game? And he was just like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I had this the option I had. This was open. Watch the tapes. Like, that's pretty cool to me.
I like that, and I like the fact that Wemby, I think he's one of the three next faces of the league. He's outspoken about social justice. He don't really take like the PC route about things. He's spoken out against even things going on in the country right now, ICE and a whole bunch of other stuff. So he seems to be taking the Kyrie route, which Kyrie's my favorite player. So I appreciate that.
Definitely.
He's undeniable. You can't bury Wemby. You know what I mean? Somebody that good at basketball.
He's getting better too, bro.
Literally.
Bro, that's OD.
And not being afraid to talk about, social justice.
Political issues
I think it's something that's been missing in sports, period. You know what I mean? So shout out him. What else happened this weekend? What animes did I watch this weekend? I'm rewatching Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Right now. I was like critical of like the first 3 episodes. Cause I read the manga up until a certain point, and for whatever reason, I didn't like the animation style. It looked kind of, I don't know, because sometimes it looks really fluid, and sometimes it looks like stop animation. But I rewatched it. I like the animation now.
Matt put cooked on
so
that.
I rewatched the whole first season. First of all, they're bugging with Chainsaw Man, bro. The first season came out 2022.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just recently watched
I remember that year.
the Reezy arc in the movie.
Yeah.
Shit,
That did good in the box office
crazy.
too. It did.
Did you see it?
I didn't watch all of it.
Oh
but
my
God! It did good in the box office though.
Bro, that fight between the Bomb Devil and the Chainsaw Devil. Oh my goodness! I'm telling you.
Yeah, yes. I'm about to watch that.
Did you watch it?
I did. I don't know. I have my gripes with the anime of Chainsaw Man. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But
it was a great fight.
The fight scenes, whether because I had my gripes with it because I didn't really like the main character because he's so like over sexualized, and so I don't like any anime character that's like, oh, I want to grab boobs and shit like that. But
it's really a boob man.
Looking at it through the lens again, rewatching it. Him being over sexualized really isn't even about him actually liking boobs or wanting to kiss. Rewatching it, he was just trying to find some humanity and feeling normal and stuff like that. So I just want to say like I've been focused on Chainsaw Man randomly this weekend and it was pretty good. Like
I would say one thing that me and my girlfriend have been watching. Don't spoil this. We're only on like episode 2.
Spoiling it right now.
We're only on episode 2, but Wonder Man.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Wonder Man. It's going pretty good so far.
They all die.
Gas.
They all die.
Yes.
They all die. It's crazy.
What episode are you?
We're only on 2. And it's already good to me.
Yeah. I haven't finished. I actually do want to talk about it.
Okay.
I want to talk about it.
I knew you did. That's why I was trying to hurry up. I just haven't got the.
Look, you ain't got that long ahead. You'll catch us.
Yeah, we gonna binge it. Does it feed into Doomsday at all, or?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to.
I feel like it would have to.
If it does,
at some point.
we won't know until Doomsday.
Okay.
Shout out J Smooth. He got into Fake Strange Fake. Yeah, they're going crazy. That's okay. I did watch the new episode of Fake Strange Fake. Gas. First of all, I went to sleep 2 nights ago on an iceberg video. An iceberg video, if you guys don't know, is the iceberg theory is what people usually know about something is the top of the iceberg that you can see over top of the water, but usually icebergs are a lot bigger at the bottom.
Yeah.
So they go through lore from the things most people know, and they go down sequentially to things that you might not know. I already knew the Fate Stay Night universe was like massive, but I didn't realize how big it is in general. So Fate Stay Night in general is big. Like there's so much things just even in Japan, like the games might be bigger than even the anime and shit like that. But I already knew how big that was. But apparently, the Fate series it shares a universe with other series that have nothing to do with the Fate series at all.
Is that good for anime or bad for it?
I feel like that could be good.
Fate is its own thing, like completely. So anyway, Fate Strange Fate. Have you watched any of the Fate animes?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to follow after like. I fucked with Saber and her battles and shit like that, and obviously Gilgamesh and all them niggas. But I just haven't. I wasn't able to keep up with it though.
Here's what I will say about the Fate series in general. They have at least in top 20 fights in anime. They have 5 to 7 of my favorite fights in the anime of all time.
You know,
they go crazy,
it's
bro.
pretty steep too, by the way. 7,
bro.
7 is
5
crazy.
to 7, bro. I'm telling you,
7 fights.
I got name on top of my head, bro.
Archer,
Archer versus Lancer.
Yeah, Lancer. Yeah.
First meetup when they didn't kill each other.
But that sound design was insane.
Crazy.
Shit, I need some.
You
water.
got. What's the famous centaur name that trained Achilles?
Chat, what's the centaur that trained Achilles? I can't remember that nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can't help you. I'm not educated on this topic.
Chiron.
Chiron.
Shout out to Wolf Yogi. First time in the chat, and you. Oh, yo, shout out to Wolf Yogi.
Something like that.
Shout out Humor 2 with a gifted sub.
For sure.
Shout out Wolf Yogi. Shout out Humor 2. Chiron versus Achilles. If you haven't seen it, and if you think I'm gassing it, go watch that shit. Please go watch that shit. Then we got Emiya versus Gilgamesh. Oh my God, J Smooth. Gilgamesh versus Enkidu. Y'all know, y'all hip. I'm telling y'all, I'm not gassing it. If you don't want to, fuck that. Watch the anime. The anime is good too. The anime is good as fuck. I'm telling you. But anyway, and so back to Fate Strange Fate. It's looking like already first two episodes. First two episodes is like already setting up to be like, oh, they about to go crazy. I'm telling y'all, if you're not hip to the Fate universe, just watch it. Yo, just watch it.
In hindsight, when you were talking about Chainsaw Man, just to harken back a little bit, that year in 2022, you had Chainsaw Man, you had Hell's Paradise, and then you also had Vinland Saga season. I think it was season 1. I think it was either 1 or 2. But that year for anime was insane, and that's also the same year I believe that
JJK came out that year too.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. JJK came out that year too. So that year was insane for anime. And that's like really how I remember Chainsaw Man. It fed into that cycle when we were getting anime week to week.
Yeah, I just feel like the animation for Chainsaw Man, the newer one, isn't the part as it was when I first saw it. It was kind of harder to watch. Okay. Slightly to me. And then I still have my personal gripes with the series. I don't know.
They got to pick it up. Y'all hear it, chat?
Like for me, like I didn't really start to like think Chainsaw Man was interested until like the complete end of like the manga. I'm like, this is tolerable more now. But like the fights are like same thing with Bleach. I don't like Bleach at all. But
I don't agree with that.
That's cool. But what I'm going is I still like the fights. I appreciate the fights. They're cool.
Fair.
Speaking of JJK, people don't want to say it. They keep doing the fuck they doing. It's gonna be a top 5 anime ever, bro.
It could be a top 3.
I don't want to go crazy, but I agree. I agree. I'm saying 5 to be safe, so people don't be like, oh, you have recency bias.
No, it's not recency bias.
First season, gas.
What are you putting it above?
Second season, gas. But this third season is about to be probably better than the first and second season. And then the fourth season is 1,000% going to be the best season.
It is, but you have to realize
what anime has 4 seasons of peak like this? Name one anime that got 4 seasons back to back to back peak.
But you got to look at the body of work, though.
Yeah, but look at it like this, though, right? So let's take JJK and Demon Slayer, right? Yeah. So Demon Slayer, one of the top like new gens. You know, some people can say like you can use a recency bias.
Statistically, they're the best.
But you can use the recency bias because the new generation stuff. When you look at JJK and the story, the storytelling, how they're going about it, the actual suffering that the main protagonist is constantly have to keep going through over and over, and this is like we know what things are coming, and it's just like it just gets better, and it's just gonna keep getting better and better. Like it's to the point where I think when the season finished, like when the series finished, it's gonna be like, you know how, for example, prime example, Attack on Titan is one of those series where but see, like when you first seen it, this first season, this is good, and plot to a second season, this is good, plot to each season of Attack on Titan, it just get better and better.
You can watch that shit backwards.
But I think JJK is gonna be another example of one of those series. It's like you gonna have them uncomfortable conversations to where if somebody says this in a top 3, top 2, top 1 over the other series, we can't argue with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it's gonna happen.
Because with JJK, reading the manga, right? There's the reason why I feel this way is because the things in the manga that weren't that big of a deal, they're over embellishing and animating the fuck out of it. An example being Naoya versus
Chozo.
Chozo.
Oh, Chozo. Yeah.
That was like not a big fight at all.
Bro over here.
Bro, that became that's probably the biggest anime meme of the year. Will probably continue to be this whole year, and that was a nothing burger in the actual manga.
Yeah. And then they give us 2 more memes. So are y'all familiar with the memes where like there's like random characters they name John and just put the series name after it and just like act like they're the strongest in the verse? No. So basically, there was like in JJK's movie Zero, there's like a random sorcerer fighting. They call him John Kaizen. He literally had like 2 seconds of screen time. It's a random nigga. So now that rabbit, since it keeps popping up, it was like, yo, John Rabbit is back. And they call him John Rabbit. This is, I don't know.
John
peak.
Rabbit is crazy. I mean, it depends. I'm not gonna necessarily say it's impossible for JJK to be top 3, top 5. When I'm looking at it from the outside in, I'm looking at it like, okay, is this gonna age like fine wine? There's a lot of anime that have like that came out back like more than a decade ago now that you can still watch today and it's peak. It's like peak. Can I be able to do that with JJK 10 years from now?
Yes.
Look at the fight.
So let me ask you this, right? So you kind of know what's coming in the later ends of JJK, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know everything, but
but you know a good chunk of right. Yeah. So like to the point where we were actually excited to see it animated, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing with like One Piece. Obviously, we're caught up in the manga, and we go back and see it. We're excited to see it animated, and it's just like when you look back at it, JJK, how it started, how it went through. It's just like you just can't deny that this is greatness. Like I don't know, it's just a great series,
bro. You already got
it is a good
super iconic fights, bro. You got two of my favorite fights I've ever seen. So
Maki,
Yuji, because I don't even put that Maki fight as the best three fights at all. Honestly, I got a hot take about that fight. I love the scene, but I thought it could have been better. That's just my. I know that's crazy for a lot of people, but when comparing it to the other fights,
okay.
So you got Yuji and Todo versus Hanami. Mm-hmm. The plant shit. Bro, go rewatch that fucking fight.
It was
from the first season.
It was
insane.
JJK made jumping cool.
Literally. That you got probably my top two favorite fighting scenes. There's a hot take, I know. I just never seen nothing like this is Yuji versus his brother. Chozo in the bathroom.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
It was.
The first person, I'm a big fan of first person fight scenes. Like even just random shit that's not even fighting. When Yuji was talking to Hikari, and Hikari got a call from his girl or whatever like that, and Yuji is
you talking about the rotoscope scene?
And he just talking to him, and it looks so natural, and it's from the hallway. Bro, I'm telling you, I think JJK is going to age. It's going to be even better when you watch it like 3 years from now.
Especially when it finishes.
I'm telling you, bro.
It only just gets crazier because it's just like, for example, one of my favorite fights is about to get animated.
I even forgot about that. Mahito versus the Mechamaru. Bro, there's so many iconic fights already, and we in the beginning of the third season. Or midway through the whatever.
Well, midway through because it's the Colon Game Part 1. So like the Colon Game just started. It just got Hikari recruited, and like one of my favorite fights of Hikari is about to be animated. And like, do you know anything about the Hikari fight?
Not for real, no.
Well, do you know anything about Hikari?
To some degree, I just know he's like that.
His curse technique.
I don't want to spoil.
Well, I'm saying his curse technique is crazy.
It's really busted.
It's busted.
It really is.
I fuck with Todo. Nanami was my favorite character, but he fucking died. Yeah. I'm gonna die on that hill. He's still my favorite character, but I fuck with Todo. Todo's
a goat. But
Yuji and Maki are my favorite.
Hikari, not saying about spoiling his curse technique, but like it's based on luck pretty much. And it's just
perfect probability.
But when the fight happens, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's gonna be. I think they're gonna do a great job animated just because the past we've seen the product of how they animate fights to begin with, and I enjoyed looking at this fight, reading it in the manga. So I can just imagine how great it's gonna be.
Bro, the fight that we can't say is gonna happen, which is clearly gonna be the best fight. It's not gonna be
break the internet,
bro. Beyond break the internet, and people. And you gotta understand, there's people that watch anime casually that have no idea what's about to happen.
That's true.
Imagine.
I remember when we were waiting for that shit in real time.
Twitter is gonna go insane. I already know.
Imagine, you remember how niggas was reacting when Rengoku died? Let's just keep it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get to the first topic of the day, Chad.
Loki kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. Okay. Let's just do the miscellaneous one first. So first question of the day. Favorite companies that have gone out of business in your lifetime.
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. Growing up. Okay, Blockbuster. Me and my grandma used to always go to Blockbuster.
That's really the one.
Yeah, definitely. Because Blockbuster wasn't just one of the ones that you go and pick up movies. You could pick up video games. You get your popcorn. You go back and you go chop it up with your family. I'm going to put a sleeper in there, chat, because I was an avid reader growing up. You know what I'm saying? Having ADHD, you have to be able to read a whole bunch of times to be able to comprehend something. I used to always go to Books A Million. And Books A Million went out of business. And I was like, I had... You know how you got like a right wing and a left wing. So Books A Million was the right wing, and then Barnes and Nobles was like the op, right? Mm-hmm. So now I have to go to Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Noble is the op.
That's kind of crazy.
So Books A Million.
Me and him the op. We childhood ops. My mom used to leave me in Barnes and Noble for 2-3 hours, and I used to be in the kids section reading Harry Potter books and shit, making friends. I know nerd shit for real.
Nah, I really think that was one of the ones.
But they used to have like a play section at Barnes and Noble and shit too. It's really bad. This is I know that I need to get back into reading. I used to go to Barnes and Noble like at least every 2 weeks.
Barnes and Noble is
I've been to Barnes and Noble in probably like 6 months.
It's definitely one of the ones. And
if I'm going to Barnes and Noble on the regular, it's for like Starbucks or some shit.
Definitely.
I need to start going to Barnes and Noble and shit.
I would say another business that went out of business is Toys R Us. Toys R Us. When I was younger, I used to play Beyblade all the time. Toys R Us used to have all the best Beyblades, and
I just cook with Toys R Us doesn't exist.
Toys R Us shut down. They had all the blades.
They had Bionicles. They had the fucking Transformers. You remember? No,
I was about to say
Zoids, nigga. They had the Zoids, bro. If y'all are a base, bro, Zoids was fucking D.
I had the black one with the purple nails,
bro.
If you know, you know.
Oh, I had the fucking dog one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro. OD. Toys R Us had all that shit.
So what made me into a big Marvel fan is my dad is a shout out Shane. That's my dad. He's a huge nerd.
Do you ever get the Hulk punching gloves in Toys R Us?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Bro, you used to smash them shits together.
Me and my little brother used to be boxing in that bitch. Bro, if you kept your Hulk gloves from back in the day, they're going for like thousands.
Bro, they're OD.
Really?
They're OD.
Yes.
They're OD right now, bro.
Like
and
OD.
I remember niggas used to casually have them at the cookouts all the time.
I'm gonna look in the closet right quick.
I remember. I want y'all to imagine this. Imagine this as a kid that's like, your dad is a big nerd, and so like you by proxy are a big nerd. Mm-hmm. So imagine it's Christmas, and your parents are dual parenting. What's not dual parenting? What the fuck is it called? Co-parenting.
Yeah.
So shout out all the niggas that was co-parenting and both of your parents love you.
Two Christmases.
Right. 2 Christmases, nigga. 2 Christmases, nigga. So I woke up at my dad's house, bro, right? Mm-hmm. I remember one Christmas, it was just 3 giant boxes, cardboard box. This is probably my most memorable Christmas. Mm-hmm. And one box was a bunch of He-Man shit. Shout out everybody. I have the power. Bunch of fucking He-Man. And this is when the action figures were like nice, like made nice and shit like that. I mean, the castle. Man, if y'all ever had action figures, you know, a bunch of the Ninja Turtle castle.
Oh, bro.
With all the Ninja Turtles.
Well, it had the 4.
And they had the trap doors.
The trap doors, and then they had the shredder.
Bro, yes, bro. Got that. Bro, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was OD,
bro.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
Oh, nigga, what?
And then a bunch of Marvel just stacked to the top. Marvel shit. Mm. And I got my favorite, it's somewhere in the house. I would probably buy that shit for like $200.
Bro, literally half of like the action figures I have left that I like have sitting like on my desk and stuff are from like Toys R Us. Like the good Pokemon, the good Ninja Turtles, even my Halo figures, Mega Man figures, the Power Rangers, literally everything.
I had the Silver Surfer
for the T1 sub.
I had the Silver Surfer. This is how Silver Surfer became my favorite character. My favorite toy was a Silver Surfer made well. And he had magnets on the bottom of his feet, and it could connect to the board. And that shit, gas. I used to be kind of stingy with my toys too. SEO used to come over, not all the time, but he used to be hogging my toys. I feel like
because low key,
I'm gonna say a couple toys, or one more that just recently went out of business. Maybe like it had to be within 2 years ago. But Bed Bath & Beyond used to have the best candles for me, bro. I was big on lighting candles and shit like that. I was always going to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Like as a kid is what you saying?
No, like as an adult too. Like as a
Bed Bath & Beyond doesn't exist anymore?
No,
exactly.
It's gone.
Oh, I didn't know where he was.
You thought he saw Bath & Body Works?
No, I thought you could as a kid. His parents would get him candles.
Bed Bath.
As an adult, Bed Bath & Beyond is gone, chat. It's gone. Pier, what was it? Pier 21 Imports.
Yeah,
gone. No, Kmart.
Shout out. Somebody said Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
In the mall,
bro.
MacArthur.
Somebody said EB Games.
Bro, shout out MacArthur. Y'all know they about to tear down MacArthur.
Yeah, they about to tear it down and remodel it.
What?
Let's hit ATM. Let's hit ATM 3 more times, bro.
Just take Norfolk away, nigga.
I'm kind of excited because what the fuck? That's a big ass mall.
They're about to remodel into apartments. That's literally all they're doing. And
there's no way.
Well, they're gonna have.
There's no way.
They're gonna have shopping centers on the bottom floor, but it's gonna be a mixed use of commercial.
You know this for a fact?
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty much That's pretty much their
what
whole.
The fuck?
Boom. That's pretty much their whole plan with downtown.
So they making it like a residential area.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'm trying to make it like more downtown and bring more people there.
Yeah, that's
their goal.
That's making it less like downtown.
But that's their goal.
Well, they're supposed to have.
They're making that just like an area to live now.
Well, not really, because it depends what stores they're bringing there to have it mixed use. You know, they're bringing back. I mean, it's not crazy significance, but they're bringing a Shake Shack up the street, and they're bringing a Cane's up the street, and they're gonna be bringing other well-known franchises in the area.
I'm talking about downtown. Downtown was the area to go to restaurants, bars, clubby shit, and the mall.
Well, they're bringing new restaurants.
People went to downtown for events and shit like that.
Right.
So making the biggest thing that you would think they would make more.
They're not gonna make more malls. I can tell you that much.
Not fuck malls. Malls are open.
They're cooked.
Right. But
except
you would think they would make it more of a touristy spot so that, or even things that people can go to.
They need an Apex here. That's what the fuck they should have brought.
But you know, there's another Apex down the street from all of us.
No, that's in Virginia Beach.
Nigga, it's 15 minutes away from here.
I know, but they need some sort of entertainment space.
I agree. That's why I'm like, why the fuck would they make it a residential place?
They got the scope. You know what I'm saying? They can bring something else over here that's a little bit more.
Bro, we need more. I know this sounds dumb. We need more like fun things to do.
Yeah.
We already got fun shit.
Tourism.
You would think tearing down the mall is prime real estate to bring more nice restaurants like we already got down there. More club. I'm not even a big clubber. I don't like clubs. We need a premier club downtown.
Bro, R.I.P. Bahama Breeze, bro. They're about to go out of business. R.I.P. Bahama Breeze, y'all.
Yo, y'all know. I'm not gonna lie. You might be like the biggest Bahama Breeze fan.
You don't like Bahama Breeze?
It's not that I don't like it. He loves Bahama Breeze.
R.I.P. bro.
Bahama Breeze is not fire. It is okay.
How is it not though?
Bahama Breeze is lukewarm.
Bro, you can go there and get a good meal every night for lunch.
Fire?
I'm gonna appreciate my
Bahama Breeze is gentrified West Indian food.
Well, look. You're not taking
it is Caucasian West Indian food.
They're dying.
The one in Pembroke, you're not taking it away from me. I appreciate that place with all my heart.
They're dying, bro.
Bro, Bahama Breeze is okay. It's not nasty, but it's okay.
I ain't said it was the best. It's just fire.
It's like, what's a comparable?
It can't be fire.
It's not fire.
It's not in my top 10.
It is not. It's not fire neither. It could be heat. Bro, fire?
Let it be fire.
Combustion, nigga?
Let it be fire.
Nah,
I can't have a little flame.
Y'all got Tupperware at y'all crib? They went out of business too. You know they went out of business because people never had to rebuy their products. They just survived forever. There was no reason to go back to buy more. So they basically went out of business because their product was too
Speaking of Tupperware, for everybody that's about to be 30 and this shit excites y'all, excites me too. Bro, fuck getting like new like nice bowls and shit. Get glassware Tupperware shit that can like seal.
Yeah, bro. That shit lasts forever.
It lasts forever. It's easy to clean. It's nothing worse than trying to clean a plastic bowl, bro. And you have spaghetti. It'll never look the same.
No,
bro.
Facts.
Invest in some glassware, the square janks, and with the different sizes, bro. You can meal prep with it. You use it as a regular bowl. You can take it to work. It's easy to clean. That plastic shit is played out, bro. Do not get no plastic Tupperware.
Yeah, that is
bro. The bacteria just sitting in the crevices
and
that you can't get ever,
bro. That's
ever, bro.
In a little fog,
bro. You could bake the glass. You could put it in the oven. You could put it in the microwave. I'm telling you, just trust me, bro.
Yeah,
and it's not that expensive. Go to Target. Go to Target. They be having sales.
They do.
If you cooking, You know it's hard out here, nigga. If you still ordering out and not cooking, you must be rich. So you need shit to put in the fridge. I'm telling you.
Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Shout out to all the failed businesses. Shout out to BlackBerry too. Just one quick one.
Yes, BlackBerry. We gotta level out on the table. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro.
BlackBerry. Y'all remember when BlackBerry?
Nokia, nigga. The fuck?
Nokia still exists, no?
Nah, they gone.
Who's calling my phone? BlackBerry, I remember was like if you had a BlackBerry,
you was OD.
That's like a status. That was like a human beings. That was like a status symbol because because companies would give like high government workers like
Blackberries, bro.
Because you could send like encrypted messages and shit. So if you had like a BlackBerry back in the day, shout out all the old heads. Y'all niggas had that shit on the clip.
Nah, facts.
Y'all niggas look old as fuck. I'm telling you with that clip. This nigga's still with that.
Nah,
you know what I mean? I guess. All right, let's go to the next one.
Let's do it.
All right. Question 2. How do you feel representation has evolved in fantasy? And can you name works that have impacted you in terms of you feel like the representation was done tastefully?
So, like, what do you mean by representation?
So, like, just more cultural, like, black things that aren't Western focused. It's just like, for instance, black people in anime. Like, I give an example for me. More tasteful drawings of black characters. So like Ogun from like Fire Force.
Yeah. So like another.
He's cool as fuck.
Like Canary from Hunter x Hunter, how they redid it from the older anime into the newer.
Do you think it was kind of like a broad question, but what are some tasteful characters that you like or things that have happened that you like? And overall, in general, do you think it's being handled well currently? Because I know some people think we don't have enough representation. And fantasy in general, it don't have to be just anime. Yeah. It could be anything. Or do you think they overdo it in some capacity? Like, what do you think about that?
So for me, I'll say I don't think the representation is at an all-time high, but I do think for when it's done, on average, usually I feel like it's getting better than they're doing it right.
Oh, for sure.
Now, there are definitely series that I feel like they kind of overdo it, and it kind of just like people will take it the wrong way. But for what I say is from the small amounts that are kind of doing it, I think they're doing a great job, and it's probably only get better from there. I mean, you can only hope that the numbers overall keep increasing, that the representation of like not even just like about race, but just like different cultures and different identities and different things that, you know, people care about in the world are like kind of portrayed in the right way. You know,
okay,
that's what I kind of feel about it in a well.
Solid. I would say that it's gradually getting better. There is still a lot of room when it comes down to in my opinion, African American or African culture in anime, and then also like the dilution of grown people liking very, very young people in anime. I feel like that's like that has to be diluted more because when it comes down to their target market and who they want on their platforms, these are younger people. So if you're inspiring younger people that, okay, well, this is okay to do, then that just isn't a good look, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
By the way, I just want to take I'll speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure they share this as well. Right. If you are an anime fan, because I recently noticed like this trend of being like, oh, that's their culture, you can't judge them. If you were like an anime fan that defends all that like pedo shit that goes on,
you just gotta reevaluate yourself, bro.
Y'all can leave, bro.
You gotta reevaluate yourself.
Bro. Like, and even the Japanese culture. I don't know if y'all noticed, the more popular animes, they're getting rid of that shit. That's not really a thing anymore.
Right.
Okay, let's be clear. That is definitely a thing. So, it is getting the more popular animes are tending to get away from
straight
that
away
shit.
from it.
Yeah.
And then another thing too, even I see what y'all saying in the chat too, like shining some more light on the female characters. Like for instance, JJK is doing a really good job with that. But even like outside of JJK, like it can be something that's like a broad thing to do. Like you can normalize it to some degree. And like just when it comes to like real world issues, because there's no issue when it comes down to like fantasy universes bringing forth power and imagination and stuff like that, and then world building and stuff like that. It's just about like the real world issues that I feel like they should like sort of intertwine into that fantasy universe. Like for instance, what we just brought up with the culture representation, with the the gender representation and stuff like that. Like shining some light on some people that don't get the light shine on them. That's what I feel like anime should be able to kind of do. And it would also draw more attention towards just the anime community in general. And it allows us, since, like, for instance, put it this way, right? You can't take an anime, right? Like, for instance, I'll just put it out there, Mokusho Tensei.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You cannot take Mokusho Tensei and do what One Piece just did and make it into a live action. You know why? Because there's a whole bunch of shit that we're not going to tolerate.
But see, it's not even just that. Because for me, for Mushoku Tensei, I felt like it was already a touchy topic. That's kind of like the plot. It was a 40-year-old man. He gets reincarnated as a kid. Right. But see, like I feel like in the beginning, they were doing it to where we didn't think about it in a way that made it weird. I just feel as the story progressed, they went backwards on it, and then it became weird. So they made it kind of like, to me, it made it a little bit uncomfortable for me to finish watching.
I'm saying, bro,
because they focused on it too much, and then they made the character kind of, he was building a certain level of personality that's like going, okay, I gotta restart from the age. Let's go do this. I'm in the world of magic, and it was like, okay, cool. But then it's just like I don't know. It just made it weird later on. I couldn't finish it.
And it's a prime that anime is a prime example.
But it went backwards though.
It did, yeah. And it's a prime example of the power system was so good that it could have been one of the best anime isekai ever. It's just the
okay. So I don't know if y'all know this. Mushoku. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about Mushoku Tensei.
Do it.
Well, Mushoku Tensei, as far as I know, I'm to my ignorant Western brain in terms of anime. Japanese people, y'all probably know more than me. But for what I know, Mushoku Tensei is actually the manga that made isekais a popular genre.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was like the anime. Mm-hmm. And somebody we all know is a girl I know from the past. She got into anime around that year that I was just sharing shit, trying to start a conversation. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned Mushoku Tensei and how dope it was, because that first season of Mushoku Tensei was crazy. And I feel like I was kind of making somewhat of an excuse, like, because if y'all don't know, Mushoku Tensei is about this older dude. He was a loser, whatever. He got reincarnated into a new world. I didn't know if he really had the mind of he was an adult, or if he would like, or if he was like genuinely a child anymore, or whatever like that. But now that as the anime progressed, and I'm like, oh, you're like literally like a pedophile.
Yeah, because
and then it makes me embarrassed to the fact that I'm like, what if she watched that shit? It was like, oh, this thing is weird, because I didn't know that's where the fuck the anime was going, or whatever like that. And that made me take like a hard stance on like, okay, yeah, this shit.
But see, what I think that is the reason why I said they go backwards is, everybody would have a reaction when you watch it. It's just like, okay, this is actually pretty dope, and it's not, and it's like literally you get a sucker punch. You're like, yo, what's going on? So it's just like when only that first season was out, you're like, yo, this is fire, because the truth
it was.
Because I'm about to say, because it really did get a lot of people into watching isekais.
Those fight scenes were OD.
It made isekai.
The story in general is insane.
It's insane. It made isekai cool. So like literally, like it was the series I used to recommend. Like, hey, I want to get an isekai. Like start here, and then you branch off from there. Like this is your base, and then go there. But like as it got later on, it's like, ooh, this is weird.
Literally, bro.
Bro, even they had good. They had like good.
But they had potential
plot points in terms of sins of the father and going over the back. I don't want to stay on that because we're in a different topic. Just know the majority of Mushoku Tensei is actually good. Literally all they had to do was cut out the first two seasons of like all that sexual shit at all, and literally you have like a pretty, not even really, actually, now that I think about it. There's literally a portion of this anime where he worships undergarments of the woman.
Yeah, that's OD.
They like on some weird shit. Anyway, we can get off that. But back to representation in anime. One good thing, again with JJK. JJK, the author, is super not super progressive, but definitely he's pretty up to date with social commentary, of recent social commentary. Even if shout out to all the people who work reading Mandela or whatever, it's the JJK sequel or partial sequel that they're doing. They're kind of wrapping up the story, whatever. I'm not going to spoil anything, but even right now, I don't know if you know this, but Hikari's girlfriend is actually trans.
But see,
and they make it a big deal to label Hikari as a straight man, even though that his girlfriend is a trans woman. But it's a background. It's not even like a focal point of the story at all. I think that's a tasteful way of providing whatever you believe in. I think that's a tasteful way of showing representation and shit outside of race and stuff like that.
Because he did it in a way that it just felt like normal. Like she wasn't outcasted in any type of way. He was like, this is just the character I wrote, and it's as simple as that. And I appreciate stuff like that. This is just my character. This is what they are. Boom. That's it. We go on.
Right, and it's not overly, because me personally, politically, I hate when things are like overly
like thrown in your face. Right?
Yes, yeah. I like the fact that it's a background of the character. They're making it so that it's not even a big deal at all. And are you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think they even have like a plot point of Hikari being like, why would I, like, as a straight dude, why would I even hang out with dudes? Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And knowing, I don't know. I just think like things like that. I think that's a really good way to
get in touch with an audience that
with an audience that would be uncomfortable with that. So instead of being like
you don't want it
rainbows shooting out the sky and unicorns and shit like that, it doesn't alienate people. Are you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think
it didn't make it feel like it didn't like make so like in some cases a person could feel like an outcast. It didn't like as a viewer. I don't feel like that character's an outcast at all. Like, and
they made her have a cool power.
Her
useful in the story. I don't know. I think shout out Gege, that's his name, Akutami, for doing things like that. But he just be on it with like everything. If I'm being honest with you, that's another reason why I feel like JJK is gonna be.
Yeah, he's honestly a great writer to me. Other than the fact that he hates Gojo, but other than that, it's cool.
And I will say, I'm gonna drop my I hate One Piece act for. Let's be clear, I do not like One Piece like that, but I do embellish the One Piece hate for the cameras. So this is me breaking This is breaking the form. No, I've always not hated One Piece.
No, I'm saying do you fuck with it more because he went into West Indian culture with Nika?
Well, not only that, I will agree that representation in One Piece is like through the roof.
Yes, OD.
So shout out One Piece for what's his name?
Oda.
Shout out Oda for.
But that's why I was saying that One Piece is one of those ones that can have a successful live action because of what it represents in the anime. A lot of anime can't do that because the representation just doesn't fit the bar to make actual people, like, you put them in that position. You have to keep it fantasy at that point.
Yeah, Oda literally this has representation for like literally everybody and everything.
Right.
So it's just like even how his characters and their backstories and what they do and why they think the way they think. Even like some of the villains, like he touches on, like he bases off world leaders. It's just like he just goes so in depth on everything, and this is like, I don't know. Another reason One Piece is great.
Like my thing is, if the anime representation is so bad that it has to remain fantasy, that's a problem. Like, it's just
what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like, for instance, when we were just talking about Mokusho Tensei, there's no way you can make that into a real live adaptation because there's no way you're gonna have an old man.
Oh, you can do that in Japan. That's a whole other.
But I'm saying you can't
do that over here.
You can't bring it to our cinemas. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make it a cinematic hit.
I mean, I agree with like, well, as far as the adaptation point, like I agree with your point there.
I'm surprised these niggas over here, bro. I'm not gonna even lie.
I feel like if you can't convey the story in multiple levels or different ways, it's like maybe something is limited to it. But I also believe that not every series should be like a live action. Just because even a series that proved to be good in like in paper, it will be a good live action. The execution is never really that good.
That's true.
So, like, for example, to me, One Piece, their live action is probably one of the first few
ones, yeah.
And it's just that made me feel like, okay, I like this as a live action. Other series, even like amazing series, like Dragon Ball's live action wasn't not good at all. Yu Yu Hakusho's live action wasn't good to me at all. It's just like beautiful story, great story. It can work.
Rurouni Kenshin was one.
Can you help me? What's the pronunciation of
Kena Briat?
Which one?
Kena Briat. Shout out you, Castlevania Nocturne. First of all, this is like our third pod in a row of me saying something about Castlevania.
Castlevania one of the ones.
I'm trying to fucking tell y'all, it is like that. It is. It's not anime, but we were just saying fantasy. Castlevania is probably the best example of tasteful representation.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word, they got black good villains, and then recently,
yeah, great villain
with Richter. This Castlevania Nocturne. I forgot her name. I think she was like West African. I forgot. No. She was Toussaint. I think she was Haitian. I'm pretty sure she was Haitian. Her powers were amazing. They go back and talk about their religion and what they got going on and how their power set and cool too. Not like some corny shit. Not cause I mentioned Ogun and you know what? I'm not gonna get rid of that. But him bouncing a flame basketball is kind of on the nose, if you know what I mean. But they did it in a really cool way. They got
I thought that was old boy from Soul Eater.
Ogun, yeah, from Fire Force.
Fire Force. There was other old boy from Soul Eater that had the post moves too. You remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, with the braid, the zombie?
yeah.
I gotta rewatch that. But anyway, he was cool too. But yeah, Castlevania, even for people in the LGBT community, they got well, he might not fuck with it no more because they tried to kill him. But Alucard, he got set up by a pair of twins, and they like seduced him and then tried to assassinate him. So I don't know how much you fuck with that no more. But yeah, Castlevania. So by the way, my overarching things is me personally. I think anime is going into a good direction when it comes to representation. I think they're doing it more tastefully now than ever. To me, it's not really thrown in your face, but it's treated in anime as just life. It doesn't seem too pushy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, facts.
And so, yeah, y'all ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. I think this is our last question of the day, chat.
Yeah. Question number 3. If you could create a fantasy world inspired by your heritage, what are some unique aspects you would include? So, for me, if you guys don't know, chat, other than being a Black American, I'm West Indian, and I'm Guyanese, just rushing through it right now in my head, definitely would have a lot of soca influence. So like USVI, so Virgin Islands. So I'm from like St. Thomas and shit like that. So I was thinking I would definitely have like a lot of pirate influence. I would definitely have some power system that's derived off of music. So like maybe, how in Japanese culture that you have like the lightning god with like the drums. It's like 4 of them. Maybe I would have like steel drums instead of that, and have like maybe the notes of the steel pan have like different effects on people or whatever like that. I think I would probably put like incorporate carnival like aesthetics into whatever the art style I would have.
Carnival.
What else? What else would I have in there? That's just for like the West Indian style. Now, or maybe I could do
something
like a Black American anime, but like have everybody's power set is derived from whatever that they delineate from.
You gotta have some.
You got people
good food in there
just from West African. You got people from the islands. You got people from South America, whatever.
You gotta have some food in that bitch.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, the food season's going crazy. For shit, sure.
For
what
me,
about you?
it's funny because I was talking about this in a Discord. I wouldn't say necessarily I would do one based off like my heritage, but I was doing something more so anime. I'm trying to pull up the Discord convo. It was like it's based on like ancestral memory. Like the whole concept is the world of every culture's myths, legends, like from all the world, no matter where you are, Norse mythology, anything, West African law, like everything is real. And it's just like basically, I was saying the plot could be like you take these teens and discover their descendants. Like they're called descendants. And the power system is based off your lineage. So like, let's say, I'm trying to pull it up. I made a good point. So let's say somebody deeply studying like West African history, you might unlock warrior spirit or stuff like that. Or if you're in Norse mythology, you might get rune-based like type of powers. Or Japanese folklore, you might be able to channel the yokai. Like it was something I was thinking along the lines like the deeper you study and get in tune with, I guess, like your ancestry,
the more powerful,
the more kind of powerful you get. Kind of making knowledge of power in the series.
That's hard.
And it's just like it doesn't make one side too much stronger than the other. More so, hey, everything that we believe in is true, and the more you like get in tune with it, it unlocks your powers. And then like you can maybe dabble in other culture and get like a secondary, like let's say like, this is your primary powers and like your main like what you could focus on, but you have the potential to like, hey, you dabble in this a little bit, you can get like almost like an adept mastery of it. That's cool. I don't know. Just kind of like to pay respect to other cultures, and it's just like it's all true. I guess that makes sense.
That's tough. Shit, y'all got some good ones. I ain't gonna lie, but my shit. When it comes down to heritage, shit, my heritage is lost in time. But that's why you got people like my sister that's doing the deep digging and teaching me about it and stuff like that. But
what if you had an anime where your main character is based on his world? And it is his struggle to fight whatever the fuck physically, like literally. But as the story goes along, he gets more powered up as he's discovering his lineage. So like he learns more about himself and he just gets more and more powerful. That would actually be hard. We got something.
Maybe something.
We got something. We need a writer.
I was looking up into it.
We need a writer, y'all.
No, that's a gas. That's a gas concept for sure. I would say, because I'm thinking real world too. Like, if I were to make it to an anime, obviously I would give it powers. I wouldn't want to just have like a slice of life anime, even though what I'm saying, niggas could cook with that too. But I mean, if that's the case, you might as well make it into a live action.
See, we can make a whole universe. We can make a battle anime. We could do a slice of life.
Nah, I'm not doing a slice of life.
Yeah, because I feel like
hey, that might get debate though. Low key.
I feel like with this idea, you can kind of like
do anything.
You can add slice of life elements to it, but it's still like it has the powers, it has the battles, it has the treasure hunt. Like you're going on the adventures, you're exploring, you're learning, but it's just like you can still have those other elements from different animes you like. Because
not only that, you said your culture was kind of lost, but. For a while, you moved a lot of places, right?
I definitely did.
Because Black American culture is just as much culture as West Indian culture and as Guyanese culture or as West African culture. You could even have the anime based off of regional blackness. You know what I mean? Like, we don't act like people from Compton act and people from Compton don't act like people from New York act. You could literally have power systems based off of like where regionally you're from in America. You know what I mean? That's just as important as everything else.
It is. I mean, that would work too. I mean, it would probably still go off based off of like something from an ancestral plane. Based on who our direct descendant, not descendants, but based on who our ancestors are, maybe we can revive them to some degree, but have them as like a stand, if that makes sense. So like they won't necessarily be in our plane of existence to everybody else unless you also have the ability to be able to recall your ancestors and stuff like that. And
I'm recalling Joy Boy, West Indian culture.
Right, but you would have to be a direct descendant of him though. Like you have to actually be like a to some degree a reincarnation of that ancestor, right? So it's kind of like the Avatar to some degree. Like I can go back and pick and be able to recall memories, be able to.
See, but what if somebody got like a direct lineage to like Jesus?
Then they're
OP.
Yeah.
It's rap.
It's over, bro.
It's rap.
But that's the thing. That's anime for you. Like you literally have like representations of that in certain anime and shit like that. So that's what kind of balances it out. I call upon
Mansa Musa, nigga. You just
OD.
You get unlimited resources,
bro. Literally, it is appears just like that. You get all his knowledge. You get all of like everything that he was good at. You can also obtain that power, but that's ridiculous.
Then some random black nigga from Norfolk, he just randomly has Genghis Khan.
Bro,
how, nigga? OP. Cook.
I was thinking too. I thought about it. That's kind of cool. I was thinking too for my series. What if the
somebody said Nat Turner?
That's crazy.
Imagine if you had like an Olympian though.
Oh my god, y'all niggas cook.
Like Mike Tyson's direct descendant. OD.
What about direct?
If you have Nat Turner, you get like plus 100 attack against other races.
Another thing I was thinking about my series, like what if for the ones that don't know any of their heritage, they have the capability to just tap into
mystery box.
Yeah, but no, you have the capability to tap into anything. But
dope.
You only kind of get partials of it. But you can tap in as many as you want. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
I mean, either way, that would be dope. Either way, that shit would be dope. If we can have some way to be able to have some sort of communication with people that aren't here anymore, but definitely have a connection towards us. I mean, not only can that give us like the ability to boost our wisdom to some degree, because now we're gonna see the world from their perspective, and then they're seeing the world from our perspective. So they're kind of like it's kind of like the person in our ear, like, oh, okay, use this ability. Maybe that ability is not a good now, but back in my day, shit, I would have blew this whole shit up. We would have let this shit on fire.
Hey, look, I would have my main character. He would like discover his lineage for powers, and they're all terrible. Like they're whack as fuck. And his whole story is him being the first significant powerhouse in his family, and him fighting against everybody that has like these strong lineages, and him still overcoming and surpassing shit. And at the end, he dies, and then 3 generations from now, his great grandson like calls upon him as like a stand.
Yeah, that's OD.
Gas.
OD, bro.
Tell me I'm not cooking.
OD.
Tell me I'm not cooking, chat.
That's OD. You look, that's 2 series. You got 1 series right here, and I got a whole second series already rated.
Like niggas might be like
Josiah Blue Vortex.
Somebody might be so OP that they might have went back and sealed the nigga's stand, and now you have to like undo the seal.
Ados and Chatter.
I call upon thee.
All you hear is
first of his name.
A big ass fetus comes up. Bro, what?
Bro, we cooking,
put it in the books.
Hey, we cooking, gang.
Put it in the books.
Like, hey, gang, how good time you hit us up? Goddamn.
We gotta write this.
Hey,
everybody, you know what I'm saying?
We need a studio. Come on, let's get right,
bro. I'm telling you, we give it away a game for free. Somebody gonna take this.
Nah, facts.
Make $1 billion.
If we see it,
I'll be livid.
Let's patent
I'm like,
right
nigga, at least fucking like.
Well, if they do it good. Give me to voice somebody.
Facts. And then invite us to the showing. You know what I'm saying? Like, invite us.
Let one of us voice the main character.
Yeah, dead us.
That's the main cast. Do
nah, who gotta do it? You think Mike might be good?
Mike,
you can't do me.
You can't stutter. Though.
Imagine Josh be the main character.
Fuck it, Josh.
Nah, Josh would be like the dope side character that shows up. Like the one that. Nah, yeah, think about it though. Like he's like one of the ones that show up that like doesn't want to necessarily be there, but he's cool and everybody fuck with him. That's who Josh is. Literally.
This be the main character. I don't know. Like, no, this is the importance of it.
Mike would definitely be my main character in the anime for sure.
Yeah,
that's
kind of he kind of has to be. I'm just thinking about it.
I think
like a Rags the Riches story, Mike is perfect.
Bro, that nigga's Spider-Man, literally.
Everybody underestimated me.
For my story, I feel like
I did this on my own willpower.
For my story, I think I'll do like a Hunter x Hunter type vibe, like kind of have different main characters because y'all have your own things going.
Do you think y'all would be a likable main character viewing? I don't know if I would.
Likable? Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
I think you would too.
So
you have like a. You would be a good main character.
Like a likable main character?
Yeah.
I think people.
I don't know if I'd be a likable main character. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I think for me, people will understand me. I wouldn't say maybe the best likable. People probably like how I interact with others, probably, but they'll probably understand my issues I have. But they probably, some people might be like, they don't have the same issues I have. They'll probably be like, nah, you're just weird.
That's interesting. They're like,
he's like, yeah, nah, something's off. But
I think I would be a main character where the majority of people would not like my character, but there would be like
when it's time to turn
30% I would have like a hive.
Die hard.
I think I'll be a hive.
The reason why I said it for me is because people like my character overall, but then like I just know me personally. I like to disconnect and just have time to myself a lot. Sometimes I do. I feel like I overly do it sometimes. So some people be like, yo, what's going on here?
Jay Smooth said Josh would be that cool Spider-Man from Spider-Verse with the afro. Are you talking about the punk Spider-Man?
Oh, that Spider-Man with bro.
Like Josh, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, Josh doesn't give a fuck about anything enough to be a superhero. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. You think so? I'm tripping.
To be a superhero, maybe for his cat.
So that's not being a superhero,
right? That's kind of my point.
Josh care about shit.
You can care about things. That doesn't mean you're a superhero.
He just like he not gonna care about it if it's like not getting down to the wire.
Josh would be a character that fucks with the main character. Josh does shit specifically from him and nothing else.
Let's be clear. He doesn't have to be a villain if he's not a hero. You can still care about things and be passionate and like treat your loved ones with like that same amount of respect a hero might. But the thing is, a hero means I'm doing this selflessly for like selfless. I'm being selfless for everybody. Like you can hate me, but like I'm gonna go save your life. Josh might be like, well,
aesthetic wise, Spider-Punk is definitely him for shit sure. That's hard,
bro. That shit
actually
was,
for him.
I remember when that shit dropped. That shit was OD, bro.
I can't picture Josh putting a costume on and going out and going to save people.
Maybe a vigilante. If he actually had the powers, I would see him being an anti-hero. If anything,
I see Josh more like Stain.
Okay,
it was mine. It was just mine. He would just have powers.
I can see Josh as Stain more than anybody else.
Anti-hero.
I think he would just mind his business.
If he had powers, he would use that shit for sure.
Yeah, he'll just mind his business.
He's definitely killing somebody. But he's gonna kill the right person.
Brock said he could care the most. Just might be the beginning of his arc. What if this is Josh's his beginning arc? That'd be so tough.
Cool. That would be cool.
You know what? I hope. that would be cool. Tough.
Hell yeah, Brock.
That would be tough, actually.
Hey, Brock, you cooked.
That would be cool. Shout out to you,
Josh
Brock.
is secretly the main character, and he's gonna save the world.
Yeah, that'll be tough shit. I'll fuck with it. I'll watch it.
What, nigga? If any of y'all niggas is the main character, bro, I'm with that. Nigga, people underestimate the role of being the side character to the main character. Nigga, you more important than 99.9% of the rest of the niggas in the world.
That's true.
Like
every nigga can't be the main character. That's y'all niggas' problem. Everybody want to be the fucking main character. It takes self-confidence to not be the main character and still be effective.
But see, think about it like this.
I'm trying to tell you.
Look at JJK. Gojo and Yuta are not the main character. They're not the main characters at all.
Literally.
Sukuna not the main character.
Gojo kind of is the main character. Looking.
No, he's not the main character. He's
the main focal point.
Yeah. He's not the main character.
He's just the strongest character, but
he's the focal point.
But I feel like and this is another reason why I feel like JJK is
one of them ones.
It's one of them ones.
Definitely.
Yuji in any other anime is not the main character. Gojo is the main character. I feel like we're seeing.
But you can say the same with Killua and Gon.
I feel like we're seeing a story. Yeah, but Hunter x Hunter is in my top 2. Maybe. So I feel like Yuji. I feel like Gojo in any other anime is the main character. And if we saw Gojo from a Jit as a child in regular JJK and then JJK Shippuden, he's the adult, but he's still the main character, and whatever happens, and then Yuji ends up capping it off. I think that would be a good anime.
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
I mean, but we kind of saw that with Kakashi.
Because Yuji does not have main character energy at all. In terms of shonens. I think he's the main character. And I think Yuji's actually probably my top 3 favorite.
And that's why
protagonist ever.
And that's why I like JJK so much, because they're not following the typical shonen action. Like literally, like people be like, all he's doing is suffering. Like when is he gonna actually like do something? Isn't he the main character? And like people just like, dang, when is he gonna get a win?
Shout out Naldo G. I did read
That's
Medulla.
why I think the story's so beautiful, because it's like they made it known that like, hey, he's the strongest. He's the focal point of everything. This guy's also the strongest and way stronger than you. Talking about like you, but it's just like,
shout out to SE on the chat, Villain Guild.
Shout out Yami. Shout out to Villain Guild.
But it's just like eventually your time's coming. Just not right now. They gotta put you through some dirt. Like actually build up the character instead of like, hey, by season 2 or 3, like, hey, I'm the most busted character by now already. Let me go beat up half the verse. Like, nah, we still putting you through the roof. You strong? We still putting you through it though.
I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass whooped a little bit and you learn something.
So even like the color game, straight to it. It's just like
I'm tripling down. JJK gonna be a top 5 anime ever. Bro.
I still think I say top 3.
I'm tripling down, bro.
I think it'd be in that top.
I'm being safe with 5. I really want to say 3, but I'm gonna say 5 because I gotta think about it more. I gotta think about it more.
5 is old.
What do you think?
Is it though?
But think about it though.
What anime? You know what? Let's have an ignorant argument right now.
There's a lot.
What
of
anime do you know has 3? I mean, clearly peak.
But you have this.
Somebody said. Somebody said.
5, you saying top 5 though? Even if it had peak to peak seasons, you're saying top 5 anime.
But the third season about to be peak, and guess what? The first season amazing, second season amazing. The third season is about to be amazing, and guess what? The fourth season is about to be better than every other season before this.
So put it this way, right?
4 seasons of this level of anime.
We're in part 1.
4 seasons. The power system, bro.
Top 5 is crazy.
The power system being at this level. It's an intricate power system that makes sense.
I'll give it top 10.
Okay. What's over it?
Okay, so
let's argue.
Full Metal Alchemist, Hunter x Hunter. In my personal opinion, Naruto and Yu Yu Hakusho, I got that over.
I got it over Yu Yu Hakusho.
Cowboy Bebop over.
I got it over. I love Cowboy Bebop. I got it over Cowboy Bebop.
Bro, you got anime, bro. One Piece is over that.
Bro,
shit.
it's definitely over Cowboy Bebop.
One Piece is over that,
and it's definitely over Yu Yu Hakusho.
So what I'm saying is with JJK is
a lot of people are not gonna say that shit though.
But they're not gonna say that right now
because of nostalgia.
Think about this.
Look at first season of Yu Yu Hakusho. Look at first season of JJK. Look at first season. First
season Yu Yu Hakusho. You know what you got? You got Chidori. Guess what came about Chidori? Chidori came to.
Why you calling it Chidori? Call it what it is. What is it really?
Storm of Torment.
Okay.
Right.
Nigga, don't nobody know Storm of Torment. Niggas know Chidori.
Yeah, because Chidori pulled from Yu Yu Hakusho, the dark.
Which I agree.
The dark tournament tuning exam.
But if it was that
every
iconic,
other exam
if it was that iconic, niggas would just call it that though.
Every other exam in anime history, chat, came from the fucking dark tournament. That's what I'm trying to say.
But then we can use that same argument for like Dragon Balls and stuff like.
Yes.
But see, what I'm saying is though. So let's take Attack on Titan, right? If somebody were to say, "Hey,
Attack on Titan."
No, listen. Let me finish. If
Attack on Titan.
No, let me finish.
I would argue. I think that's a good comparison.
Let me finish. If somebody says Attack on Titans is their top 5, you wouldn't bat an eye.
I wouldn't.
JJK is not finished at all. This is season 3, and nothing has happened yet.
I ain't gonna lie, we hyping this shit. Top 5?
But listen though, really look, because I like Attack on Titan. I've been watching it since it released.
What happened to the 10? What happened to top 10?
What I'm saying, if somebody were to say Attack on Titan was a top 5, you wouldn't bat an eye, right?
Because that's top 5.
But think about it. You would not bat an eye, and it's been finished. We saw it play out entirely.
But y'all skipped. Y'all running before y'all walking.
Let me finish.
You know why? Because I know what happened.
But let me finish.
But you also said in the past that you didn't like what happened. You're like, it could have been a better.
Yes, but with Medulla, I'm not going to spoil. They're wrapping everything I didn't like about the ending is being wrapped up right now.
Yeah, but before Medulla came, you were like, oh, bro, it could have been.
Yes, but that was salty and I can't spoil it.
But see,
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
That is only because personal feelings was involved why they disliked it. That is the only reason why. Again, look at Attack on Titan and look at their seasons 1, 2, 3. But you're gonna be like, okay, I'm kind of seeing you putting that, but like we've watched it finish. This is one of those wait for it to finish because again, we're not even at the peak of JJK.
Yeah, we're not.
We're nowhere near the peak. And it's like we're not even at the peak of the Cullen games. It literally just started. That's why it's part 1. So it's like this next part is still gonna be season 3 and it's gonna be part 2. And like we're about to have a good fight. It's just one of my favorite fights, but it's nothing crazy. But you're just gonna see like what makes this series great. And then it's like in the whole part 2, it's gonna be banger after banger after banger, plot twist after plot twist. It's just so like whoa. And it only gets even up and up. That's why I said.
I'm curious though. Like, what fits the criteria of a top 5 for y'all? Is it the popularity? Okay. Is it
fuck popular? I don't give a fuck about popularity. The story, the story, the power system. Okay. For me, I'm a martial artist, so fights. That's a big thing with me. How much do I like the main character? Right. How much do I like the side characters?
Okay.
The intellect of the writing. Is the writing saying something? What is the writing saying that it reflects upon the real world? For me, character design.
Okay.
Impactful characters. JJK has literally all of. What is the most iconic fight of Yu Yu Hakusho to you?
There's a couple of my map. The first.
What is your top 3? Just to make it so you don't gotta pick one.
Is Tagoro brothers fight in there in the top 3?
I was gonna say that Yusuke versus Tagoro definitely one of the ones for me.
Okay.
I would say Hiei versus I like a lot of Hiei fights, but I would say him in the dark tournament. Every Hiei fight in the dark tournament for me because he never lost. He was one of the ones that was undefeated in the dark tournament.
But what Hiei fight?
Was the one where he unleashed the darkness of the dragon?
It was the one where he absorbed the dragon. I think I like that one the most. Him against Bui. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the one of the ones. And then I would say when Yoko Kurama first showed up and he fought
shout out Prolific, Wagwan, shout out you. You just don't like JJK. I'm sorry to get this. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Berserk is better anime.
It's fucking insane. Berserk is not a better anime than JJK. Dude, you want to say literature?
It's a better manga.
And even that, I'm not the biggest fan of Berserk.
But it's a better manga.
Have you read it? Have you read all of Berserk?
I'm saying like, have you world renowned? Okay, it's a better manga than JJK.
Berserk has been out longer than JJK.
Like, bro.
That's true.
And it's like, for example, Berserk is a novel.
Code Geass is definitely not a better anime than JJK, bro. It's just not.
There's that's his personal opinion.
That's fair. That's fair. And that's
a lot of people will probably say Code Geass is better than JJK.
And I agree with that. But he's saying it as fact, so I'm saying it as fact.
He got Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Bakugan.
It's really not.
Bakugan is not a top 10 anime.
In my opinion, it's not.
Yeah.
But Pokemon probably
you put that up there.
Yu-Gi-Oh is. I'm not mad at that either. Yu-Gi-Oh was fucking gas, nigga. We're still talking about Yu-Gi-Oh today
because of the card game more than anything else.
Yes,
not the anime.
Yes.
Nigga, what
came in the anime?
When is the last time you reran the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Rewatched it. When is the last time you rewatched that shit?
I see Yu-Gi-Oh content every day.
That's not what I'm saying. When did you personally go to turn on first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh and rewatch it?
How does that equate to the?
If it was that good, have you ever done that with any other anime?
I mean, I rewatch anime that I like. For instance, let's say I had never rewatched Attack on Titan. But I think Attack on Titan.
What animes have you turned on and be like, let me go rewatch?
Naruto's probably the anime I've watched the most.
Nigga, you would never rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever.
Why?
It would never. Have you? Have you ever?
You say it's that nigga? I would definitely go rewatch. Nigga, have you?
But you haven't though.
With the Stardust Dragon, bro, I would rewatch that.
You would rewatch 5Ds of her Prime Yugi?
No. I just love Yusei, bro.
Okay,
Yusei's that guy.
The actual card game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more iconic than the anime. For a fact. Niggas is not going back to go, let me go rewatch Yugi. Niggas is not doing that. I can guarantee you, I would bet all the money I have in 10 years, niggas is going to rewatch the JJK. For sure.
I don't know
For
about
sure.
That, bro. I don't know.
Why do you not know about it so much?
Because like my thing is like when
Prolific, that's a good.
When it comes to the rewatchability,
I just really like JJK, so I get what you're saying. I just don't think the Berserk anime. Forget the literature. The anime is definitely not better than JJK, bro. Like it just The fights aren't better.
Now he's bugging on the anime part. I remember watching the Berserk anime, and I was like, bro, is this shit fake? Because the animation kept going from 2D.
Bro, the fights are 3D. So good in JJK.
Now, mind you,
good, bro.
The manga, the way he fucking drew all that shit. I don't know if he used pastels or whatever the fuck he did. That was like. You can't even mimic that. That
Berserk definitely got the edginess to it. And,
definitely.
And it's great story.
It's one of them ones.
Bro, I'm saying the anime. I didn't even say a top 10 manga. I didn't even say that. A top 10 anime, I'm telling y'all. What are you putting? We're not even at the peak yet.
What are you putting JJK over? That's what I want to know.
Well, but the thing is, though,
I'm putting, and I love Cowboy Bebop. My name on my handle is over Cowboy Bebop. It definitely is. We're not doing this. Bro, it's over Cowboy Bebop.
Definitely is crazy,
definitely.
Bro.
It's over. What's big? I got it.
Hunter?
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna do that either. But you gave me the two that's like my grills. So I'm not gonna put it over Hunter x Hunter. I'm not gonna put it over Fullmetal Alchemist. But that's my biased opinion in terms of my grade. But see, I'm putting it over Attack on Titan. And I know most niggas is not. Let's be clear. If you have Attack on Titan over it, I totally get it. In terms of what niggas want to watch, which is a good story with amazing fights, JJK, bro, there is nothing. I can guarantee you what's going to happen in season 4. There is nothing in Attack on Titan that's going to be bigger than that. In terms of people watching, in terms of people going to YouTube and like, oh, I need to rewatch this and shit like that. I'm telling y'all.
My thing is, and this is why I got Attack on Titan.
It's going to break mad records.
Hear me out, right?
Hear me out here. You heard it? What's this date? February 15th. Sunday, 2026.
It's not breaking Demon Slayer records. Let's just get out of the way.
Bro.
But this is why.
Don't let them make it a movie.
Hear me out.
Don't let them make that shit a movie.
Hear me out.
I'm telling you.
They already got a movie. It didn't do anything anywhere near that. But hear me out. So
it's better than Demon Slayer, by the way. For a fact.
Not movie wise.
What? Okay, story wise, and it's better than Demon Slayer.
But hear me out. This is why I got Attack on Titan over JJK. Attack on Titan did all of that with a lot of its own ideas being original. Like, meaning that they did not pick and pull from other anime to make what they had. They built that
but
shit
they pull from other fiction, though.
They pull from fiction, but when you look at shit like ODM gear, when you look at shit like just like that whole weapon system in general, bro. No other anime came up with their own fucking weaponized system like that. And that shit carried the fucking anime.
Attack on Titan is really good.
Bro,
I'll tell you one thing.
What year did you start watching Attack on Titan?
I watched that shit late as fuck.
So I started. So this is why I'm thinking. I'm trying to make my point.
Maggie's gas.
I started watching Attack on Titan in 20.
I think Maggie better than Attack on Titan.
No, sir. But anyways,
Maggie is gas.
Bro, go, bro.
Anyways, I'm trying to finish because it's saying he ain't about to slander. It's Moggy. Thank you. Anyways,
you don't think Maggie? You don't think Maggie? You don't think Maggie continue? It would have been better than Attack on Titan.
What is this nigga sipping on?
Whatever, bro. Y'all got it.
Now, I will say this. Since I really do love the series Moggy, if they would have finished it to this entirety and done right, we can have some uncomfortable conversation.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Because I read it.
So what I'm trying to say is, I started watching Attack on Titan in 2013, the very beginning. So like when I saw by season, I didn't get to see it late, and I have this is going on. I started season by season. So what I'm saying is, now that if you started watching it in 2013 and that's all you had, and you had to wait till next season 2, season 3 until like for the point where we see the Beast Titan, we think that's the king of all the Titans.
Right. I thought that.
You had to sit in that for years until they dropped the next season. You see what I'm saying? Point by point. But if we were to say Attack on Titan is a top 5, we don't think it's crazy because the whole thing is finished. We still have to see it play out. For JJK, what I'm trying to say is it's another one of those examples. You just got to let it play out.
I'm gonna let this shit play out, y'all.
But it's
gas now, though, too.
But it's not top 5 potential.
But see,
that's crazy to think about.
Okay, what's better? The first season of Attack on Titan or the first season of JJK?
For me, I'll probably go...
I'm going to first season of Attack on Titan.
I'll go season 1 Attack on Titan is better than JJK season 1.
Okay.
Season 2 of JJK is better than season 2 of Attack on Titan.
Season 2 is definitely better.
Okay.
But you see how I'm saying how we instantly flopped it those first 2 seasons?
First season of Attack on Titan is...
It's gas!
See, I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason the first season of Attack on Titan was that good for me is because I read ahead and I knew what was going to happen.
But see, even if you didn't read ahead,
I don't know. Okay, everybody, I'm dating somebody right now, so like, let's preface this. If you was to show a girl JJK season 1, and this should not be the ranking of animes. Let's be clear. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, let's change it. When you're introducing somebody to anime, which one would you introduce them to first?
AOT.
Attack. What?
Yes.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
Okay, so
if you're introducing somebody to anime, hell no.
So
you ever tried to introduce?
We're adults. We can't watch Attack on Titan.
You ever tried to introduce somebody to anime that don't watch anime and introduce them to Attack on Titan?
Yeah, people are dying.
Okay.
I was
never been successful.
People don't like that.
For me, I'm a bit. You know what? You know what beautiful women love? JJK, love it.
Why wouldn't they like Attack on Titan?
Because
so for me, I would choose Attack on Titan to begin with. Again, because the season 1 to me was better than JJK season 1. But immediately, I will also introduce her to JJK at the same time because.
That's a good binge.
Every young lady that I have introduced to Attack on Titan to JJK thoroughly enjoy. Like I feel confident. Like, hey, somebody that can't get into anime, you tell somebody Attack. But see, every guy done used the method up to put a girl on Attack on Titan.
The method is crazy.
See, like you put it in the chat. She liked it. But JJK,
see, prolific. See, he said I wouldn't start somebody on AOT because it starts off crazy off rip. Which
but see, that's
idea of some anthropomorphic, sexless beings with these teeth, ugly ass creatures,
good, bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm
trying to tell y'all, bro.
What I'm trying to say is, Attack on Titan and JJK are like pretty much the same tier as me. But it's like if you
they are. Let's be clear. I know I'm arguing with JJK. I also think JJK and AOT are the same tier.
So you got top 5.
Well, yes, but it depends. If what I'm saying is, what the whole point is, I'm not trying to sound.
I think AOT is a masterpiece. I'm not trying to sound biased
in what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, if you watch how AOT played out from the beginning, and then you're watching how JJK is playing from the beginning, and you read the manga, when people say Attack on Titan is in their top 5, you don't bat an eye. So what I'm saying is, JJK is going to get to that point where if somebody says in their top 5, top 10. When you watch it to its entirety, you're not gonna bat an eye. We were saying that for Attack on Titan because we pretty much watched it to entirety or got to at least season 3, season 4. Right. You're like, you know what? If this yours, but if you just did strictly season 1 and 2, you would have been like, I don't know if I like that. Same thing with JJK. Season 1, gas, new concept. Oh, that's pretty good. Everything's happy. Season 2, tragedy. Oh, dang, this is pretty fire. Season 3, it's like, boom.
Tragedy is crazy.
But was it? It was tragedy.
It was a tragedy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, my favorite character got
I'm just laughing at J Anime saying AOT is not a masterpiece.
What?
I agree to Aaron. I don't think Aaron ruined it. I think Aaron made a very human thing.
That's crazy,
I just don't,
bro.
You know what ruins AOT for me and why I would put over JJK? I think it's the fans more than anything. The Aaronites, y'all niggas, that the Church of Aaron, the Jaegerists, yeah, y'all Jaegerists that agree with how he handled the whole situation. It kills me, bro. It literally like viscerally like, you know why? Because you people
kamikazes
are emotional. Y'all, I don't like emotional people. Now, if we discussing anime and shit over shit that doesn't matter, I love emotional people. We're talking about things that don't matter right now. So we can yell and whatever. Nigga, you are emotional about something that literally... Nigga, humanity might not survive now because of what you did. You're like, you had all this power. You could have literally bent humanity to your will.
Agree with
you. You could have been a common enemy. You could have been a common enemy and reshaped society the way you wanted to without wiping out like 80%, like 80-90% of humanity, bro.
Okay, niggas talking shit now.
They said, imagine you want to say a girl beat somebody.
Hey, look, I like what I like. All right?
Jason said Aaron went back in time and convinced his dad to go further with that evil. Y'all yankerous, y'all edgy. I don't like edgy niggas. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. The only edgy nigga I like is Josh, and even being him. He more like a sibling. I don't really like that nigga like that. He just like my brother. It's not the same thing. Y'all edgy niggas that think that killing 95, y'all niggas like y'all should never be in leadership positions. Ever. Nigga, what? And if you introduced your first name as for B-Stars?
Whoa, I did not do that.
What did you ever show a girl B-Stars?
2. Okay, nah.
They were like, oh,
let me finish.
This nigga different.
No, let me finish. The first one, I was already watching it for a reason. I was like, that's cool, whatever. And they enjoyed it. Second one, well, you know her now, obviously. Season 1, she's like, yeah, this is cool. I'm like, I like it. Season 2, she's just like, I'm having a hard time kind of following what's going on. And all I said was, that's okay. I'm just introducing you to an anime that I like. I said, Jujutsu Kaisen will be the better watch for you. And she's been thoroughly enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen.
No homo. Garland must be laying it down. I've come to this conclusion. When the girls he be fucking,
what are you talking
he must
about?
be laying it down. This nigga showed 2 women B-Stars, and they continue to talk to him. I want y'all to think this. These girls don't watch this shit. He showed them some anamorphic.
They saying stand on business guard.
Furries.
They saying stand on business guard.
Furries, bro.
The furry side.
Bro, literally, bro. That's the only way they kept talking to this nigga.
Show her the furry side.
Everybody know as a nigga, if you ever been broke or something, the only thing that was keeping the girl is if you was really laying it down. This nigga showed a B-2 B-Stars.
B-Stars, yeah.
And they continue to talk to this nigga. Continue. B-Stars Gar. That shit is crazy, bro.
Alright, let me finish.
What? They get tricky. They get tricky, y'all.
Either way.
Matter of fact, let's just go ahead at this. I'm not gonna lie.
To wrap up my earlier point. To wrap up my earlier point.
Oh my gosh.
The way how we seeing Attack on Titan played out, we think is a masterpiece. If somebody says that's your top 5, top 10, we don't bat an eye. I'm just saying that JJK will be the same. And for the ones disrespecting B-Stars, look, I just like B-Stars. Somebody, and I just,
No, that's not. I've never watched B-Stars, but show whoever you want. Whatever.
According to everybody I heard,
if B-Star isn't an anime, I'm gonna look at.
I don't think I would ever be bold enough if I did watch B-Stars, but yo, look at this. This shit lit. Look. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. And a wolf nigga come on the screen. You be like, nigga, what? Who is this nigga? It's like, yo, I love this movie. It's like Zootopia.
Who's your favorite character in there? Legoshi?
Yeah, the main character, pretty much, and the final villain. That's it.
Hey, bro. Hey, yo.
I thought the deer was cool.
I mean, I don't like it for he cool.
This is hilarious.
What about Louis?
We gotta go ahead.
That is Louis.
We gotta go ahead and hit this. Yeah, we got 6 of it. Yo. We got 12. 12 out here. 12 out here.
Hey,
anyway, we love y'all.
We appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you haven't already, make sure you go smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, ring that notification bell so you're notified every single time we drop content, y'all. All the links are going to be in the description. Again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. We're going to be here every single week, so make sure you sticking around. And we're going to see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Lately, life been testing me. So I go and open New Testament. Open up. God on my line, I got the recipe.